Okay, good evening, everyone. How are you doing? I swear I haven't had that much to drink yet, and I'm already kind of stuttering over my speech. So this will be a fun stream. Hey, Ty. Hello, Doctor Refutable. How are you guys doing? Yeah, this will be super fun delay capture. All right. I realized I did not stain this at all with the game wash, so I'm gonna do that quick. Then we'll go back to working on one of the big guns. So, and yes, I actually have a glass of my brother's Volga Stout. Here, you can see just how dark that is. So, and it's like 10% alcohol content. So let's go. First day back at work after time off and being sick. Okay, well, did it go well, at least? Or at the very least, I hope it didn't suck. Oh, and Ty, since you're here, you'll appreciate this. I have christened it finally. The Moixer Mark II. Hey, Sojan. Oh, there we go. Looks like Sojan found the right points and the right button to push. You see, we've got the Mike's Mark II. Hey there, Uber Duber. How's it going? I've been told I need to talk like an oak for the rest of the stream, so I is. Or at least I'm going to do my best to do it. Boy, see, this is all kinds of fizzy and fuzzy. It's what I gets for mixing it. And I even increased the points value too. And he still did it. I always appreciates that toy. uh. Well, when you was bragging about how many points you had, I want to increase it just a wee bit. That way not all them gits could go and make me talk like an oak. This is a missile. This is a gun for the stomper. And I'll show you the stomper in just a little bit. Maybe even a little bit, not a little bit. Alright. Oh, great. the flamers came off. I can fix that. We can make it better, boss. But see, this gun here goes on this pot here for this big stumpy boy. Just bits is gonna fall off of this as we go. But that's what we go this for. We's gonna glue it on real good. Oh, look at that, it's the Muse's touch here coming with the raid. And as you can tell, he's talking like an oak. Because Sojan done redeemed to talk like an oak for the whole stream for 50,000 points. Yeah, watch the tech boy in action. We's gonna fix it up real good. That way there's no mucking about with this flamey bits. Which why is the flamey bits up this high? Should be down lower. That way you can get more gits. We's gonna have a drink of the dark stuff. Doing it for most of it. He's gonna allow me some breaks, but I'll see how goods we do. Yeah, get more gits. Oh, see, the flame's higher, so it gets more. Oh, see, that's what he did. And yeah, Muse, I put on some points, some other things to redeem, whereas I talk like an oak for a whole stream. Right, put this right back down here. Hopefully I doesn't drop it. Oh, yeah. That's what you's a Mac boy, Sojan. See, that's why I don't want a lot of people to redeem it. It's just a point sink. Oh, and Muse, since you's here. See? It's the Moixer Mark II. Moixier. Moixier than the first Moixer. Yeah, I need to redo the points. Right, and I will. All in due time. First things first. He's going to paint some of these shells here. Oh, irrefutable. Now that's fun to say as an oak. You want these bits to stay metal looking, or you want it like this metal? Well, which metal? Silver metal? Or the copper metal? Oh, we already did for the whole stream. Okay, silver bits it is then. Well, we're gonna hit it with the iron and steel then. Make it look a little bit different. Or do you want it to be shiny metal? You want it to be dingy metal like this, or you want it to be shiny metal? Yep, he's did the entire stream in one fell swoop. You know what? I was kind of thinking maybe I should get rid of the mold lines and the cracks, but it adds a bit of oaky character to the metal. Oi, Muse, I say you need some better dreams then if this is a dream come true. Dude, and I might need to hit that. You know what? I'm going to dry brush this with metal. Just give it that good dingy look. What? And wipe off all the good luck, Gel Tip? You hear that, Dr. Irrefutable? He wants to wipe off all the good luck on your stomper that I'm putting on there. See, that's what I thought. See, Joe, that's what he's Dr. Irrefutable. You can't argue with him. He's irrefutable. Yeah, how's that look with a bit of the metal bits on there? Yeah, he told me. He told me all right. Or at least change the points. Got some stitches coming loose. And there's a little bit hanging by a thread in me mouth. That's just irritating enough.
Okay, and then for the hydraulic pumps, the bits to make it move here. Might be painting this some metallic red. Make it look metal red. Yeah, yeah, that'd be real nice, wouldn't it? Dead shooty on the shooter, that's for sure. Oh yeah, and here's some of the big boomers. They's looking really nice, nice and dingy. Bit of red here. Might leave it there so it goes faster. Then this ammo barrel. It's pretty much all red already. And then I was thinking making this yellow and the teeth white, Dr. Irrefutable, or what colour would you want this little bit right here? Oh yeah, and here was the pocket rocket that I found. Actually, I wonder here. Oh, I wonder. Burp. Oh, you needs to be paying attention. This bit right here. What colour you want the tooths and what colour you want the plate? And I'm going to try something first. I'm going to try this transparent red. See-through. Put on the mics and Mark 2. Right, and then what about the other bit? Right. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, Dr. Irrefutable. That'll do. Okay, and try some of this transparent red right over here. See how this turns out. If we don't like it, well, guess what? It's paint. We can paint over it. Loads ammo faster. There's animal inside. Probably just a sign that says bullets inside. Oh, sure. Falls paint side down. Go figure. Yeah, that's why it's a work mat. Yeah, right. That's the one thing I don't like about these bottles is then you screw them shut and there's a bit of paint right there. Right, let's see how this works. Might need to hit this with a different little bit of paint first and then I'll go back over it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We'll mix this with a little bit of the metal paint. Yeah, that's looking real nice.
Sure thing. I'll talk in my normal voice right now. For just a little bit. What's up, Ramshackle Savage? Vocal cords needed a break anyways. There, what do you think of that, Dr. Irrefutable? Picked up a Chimera recently and want to do a camel paint effect. Can I use Play-Doh to cover up parts of the tank and spray paint? Actually, what I would use is just painter's tape. And then you can kind of cut it into the pattern that you want. And then it will come off easily enough and it won't damage any of the other paint underneath. That would be my suggestion.
But that's me 2 cents.
Plus, painter's tape is cheap, too. So you won't feel bad if you misuse it or lose it.
Make an extra military army to play on tabletop. Thought lore-wise it could be used as a pathfinding force for the main invasion groups.
Well,
Have you heard of the 10th first and only?
and actually, to say it in normal voice for a second, the 10th first and only, Gaunt's Ghosts. Definitely agree.
You may need to, well, see how well this will be hidden.
Yeah. somewhat. I have to touch it up just a little bit.
Right now, what about some of these fiddly bits? And would you want something here for the hatch?
Night, Dad. Thanks for swinging by. Love ya.
Okay. I see, for an off-white. Could either go with Screaming Skull or Mummy Robes. Which do you think? Alright. Not even some graffiti like Bullet's ear. Yep. Same mics. Definitely touch that up in just a little bit. Yeah. Alright, thanks for the follow. Thank you, Jail Tip. Mighty kind of you. By the way, isn't it time for you to go to a class or something like that?
Giving my vocal cords a rest quick. I have not seen the D&D movie yet. I want to, and actually after I saw a little cameo of some characters in there, it made me want to see it even more.
Or you want these boats to be silver, or you want them to stay red? Right. Might as well work on that now since I got the silver up.
That I do not know. You would have to check your codex. Especially if you're going with the new Astra Militarum codex. Because I haven't actually played legit 40k since 6th or 7th edition.
Yeah, thousands of years ago in hallowed antiquity. Okay.
And this is just water.
Just trying to think of what to paint next. And then, whatever these toofies here are, what color would you want them around the barrel? Then I might make them all forward too. Alright, I'll go Screaming Skull. Let's see. Wait. Actually, wait. Hold up. Yep. Might go alt commodity, but I'm gonna have to paint them black first, so that way they shows up the best. Right. You know what? I'll tighten up the metal around them. And I might try the transparent red here after. I'm going to hit it with the iron and steel. Oh yeah, way easier to paint. And actually, I had gotten to the point where I was going to start breaking things off myself.
Belch.
And then I can make sure everything stays put. With either the sprue goo or just the cement. But yeah, saw that video, Dr. Irrefutable. We might have to put some proof to that pudding. Or something along those lines, I don't know.
There we go. What do you think of that? It'll get dingied up. Yeah, I like that second one better. I mean, alright. Nothing wrong with Cadia. But there are millions upon millions of other worlds in the Imperium that could, draw their forces from anywhere.
Which mean there's more worlds for crumping. We can get all the loot and we can be the biggest and the strongest. With the biggest, flashiest gets ever.
Yeah, you can either stick with Pathfinders or Trailblazers. Either would work.
Let's take a look at how the rocket's dried up. Ooh, he looks nice and dingy. Let's see. And he's gonna go right back there. Right there, that's where he's going.
Other than I'm going to use this gold for the toofs here.
She's gonna take a few coats to do it. Now we thumb's gonna go faster. That's just problems I don't need. Oi, thank you for the follow, Ramshackle Savage.
Moist.
Oh. What did I say that this is the phrasing? Never mind. Shell Tip's just mucking about. Oi, well, thank you. Thanks for the follow.
Which famous quote are you looking for? Oh. All right, let me look it up. Trying to find the quote. Okay. I think I found it. Right. Though I can't yell it too loud because I do have kids sleeping upstairs, so I will put some gusto into it.
I'm Odo Gazgul Mag Uruk Thraka, and I speak what word of the gods. I, the prophet of the Wog, and then whole world's burning my boot prints.
And with this, I die. How's that? All right. Oh,
Oi, what's the thing that been hurting you? Maybe we could go hurt it back. See, I'm gonna do a bunch of
coats. A bit of a guy showing his nephew the hobby room and broke. Oh, was this the one? Wasn't it like a Japanese or Chinese guy, and like he had a bunch of, yeah, he had Imperator Titan and a bunch of like rare Gundam models too. And his nephew, for all intents and purposes, is just a complete spoiled brat, and the fact that Uncle wouldn't let him play with the figures, he broke in and broke everything. Yeah, Whew. Yeah, that hurt my soul. Okay, I'll do a few extra coats on this, but initially, yeah, it has to be multiple thin coats with Turbo Dork. Unfortunately, that's like the drawback of it. Yeah, I only saw like the aftermath video. There was no video of the nephew raging in the video, but oof. Yeah, Muse. Like I'm about of the same mindset there. Like, not much would save that kid. Yeah, the poor guy was left there to like clean up the mess afterwards. Where if it was any of my kids, oh no, they are helping cleaning up this mess that they made. I don't care how big of a temper tantrum they throw. And they have lost all privileges at home. But none of my kids would ever do that. And I would keep a close enough eye on them that if they were going to, it would stop immediately. Okay, I know we didn't get a lot done today, but I still feel like we got some stuff done today. Just hard with some of these bigger models actually just kind of showing and getting progress done. What do you think of this gold so far? It looks actually better in person. But if you want more of a shiny gold, just please tell me and I'll put that on there. Or if you're fine with like this. And I'm going to do multiple coats of this Turbo Dork on there. Because we have... It doesn't, only because I've done 2 coats of it. And yeah, this is stuff that requires, like, I think it even says on the bottle, 3 to 5 thin layers. So, let's give it a chance. And then if you don't like it, I can obviously paint over it. And I do not mind that. It's just something I wanted to try. So thank you for humoring me. And I actually kind of like how this transparent paint, it looks pretty close to the same when it got mixed in. Yeah, let me do a few more. You can tell me if you like it or not. And then if you don't, just say so. No hard feelings, and I will paint over it.
Because that's the good part about paint, is you can always paint over it over and over again. Right, so Jen, I think you got a good, yeah. The words is escaping me brainy bits right now. Because of the alcohol. But yeah, I hope you feel like you got your money's worth from your points. Yeah, let's see who we can lead the war on to. A little trick from Turbo Dog that makes it a bit easier to paint. Yeah, right, let's look at the Warhammer models. Hey, what do you say we raid the miniatures apothecary? He's a good lad. He deserves a good raid. But he is just watching the Warhammer Adepticon watch along. So do you guys want to go to somebody who's painting? Or somebody who's just mucking about? And I think Sojan's Mercury switch done flipped.
So, do we go and raid my buddy Miniatures Apothecary? Okay, or somebody who's painting. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people just watching Adepticon stuff. No worries. Hey, no. Yeah, you know what? We'll go and raid Miniatures Apothecary just because buddy of mine, and I've never had a chance to actually raid him. Alright, well, here we go. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. And thanks for swinging by. And yeah, we'll see you guys all on Monday. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Because I'm kind of rambling because I'm a tad bit drunk. So I'll catch you all guys on Monday. And just remember to keep on painting.